Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is the Circle of Elders. You already know your favorite podcast. We out here. Yes, I am your host, Elda. Elda on the mix. Do not forget the name. Yes, I am on with my guy.
Kkkellzzz, I'm always here with him.
Yes, we have a brand new guest, a fresh guest for you all. Yes, this is Bino Bars.
Bars.
Yeah.
Oh, but Bino is extremely. This one, we are not even shy of saying it in front of him. Bino Bars is extremely talented when it comes to that pen work. Sure, even freestyle safe, but you need to hear some of his work. But go check him out, Bino Bars.
He has the what they call it. He has the proofs.
Oh, no, it's not even. We are
when
not
you,
even
when
joking.
you hear and you know, it's obviously it's not a bet.
Yo, I'm beyond honored for this.
Yeah.
The truth is, people don't know that they're the ones that actually inspire me. Like Elda here, giving me all them credits.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he didn't know that he was the one that inspired most of the new bars he's hearing today. You get so props. No cap, man. Props to this motherfucker. For real. Props to my homie L. L has always kept it A1 for like a decade and-
Everybody getting their flyers today. I need a fam. You know what I mean?
No, man, no disrespect to Kels. No disrespect to Kels. Oh God,
I
man.
feel like
No disrespect to Kels.
people keep sleeping on Kels.
Yeah,
No
I mean,
disrespect to Kels.
it's happening
For real.
right here.
No,
No disrespect to
Oh
Kels.
man, what's going on?
no.
Please. Yo, come on. There are things that levels to this, man. You know,
No, but you guys need to go check Big
Yeah,
Kels now.
Big Kels.
yeah. Y'all go check me out. Yeah, they already know. We'll be saying this
Check
for
and
too
pass.
long, man.
no, you get like
Yeah,
I want
that's
to
our
just
record.
go online,
When they have a
just
song
write,
together to me.
check
Like,
and pass, and
Yeah.
you thank me later. On God, man.
okay,
God.
so on this episode, I really want to get because we are not married, me and my brother here.
Type
But this guy, like
OG.
OG in the game,
Ah.
married, still doing it,
Yeah.
and that is rare because
Yeah.
usually once people get hitched and everything, leave the responsibilities and all that. Keeps
Yeah.
people, you know, music isn't cheap. To be honest.
No.
And takes-
Music ain't cheap.
it takes your
At
time.
all. Man, just tell that the truth, man. Music, no cheap. If you want actually start music, you need to be focused to know that it is not a business yet until you set your mind to it. So yes, music is not cheap
True.
in any way.
Facts.
See, he had to emphasize that.
Oh, fair.
You
why-
think this thing I said very deep, so you
Ah.
thank me
No,
later.
but to be honest, I know, like in the real world, it's hard. Most people, because once the responsibilities start kicking in, you start getting kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's no really free budget stuff spread in on
Exactly.
music.
Yes.
So now, Bars is active in music. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
20 years and counting.
you can- So how? That's no joke.
Man.
That's no joke.
Damn.
Okay, so my question is, how do you do it? Like,
Yeah.
is it? Did you and wife like sit down to talk about it, like to have her support in the movement?
Oh,
or-
of course. Like our wife, we talked about it quite a number of times, but her thoughts were, I should make money. I should make money first off before I get back into the game fully. So I was like, well, at least I need to be testing the waters now because it's been like 5-6 years or so before I could hold the mic again, and that's not me.
Okay,
I'm
you
always
you took a break.
a long break. I took a
And
really,
to be
really
honest,
long
it
break.
felt like he didn't even miss a step.
I won't lie.
Yeah, the comeback is what.
Yeah, because-
that's what matters actually. It's
Yeah,
not-
because like if you
yeah.
love what you do, if you're really passionate about what you do,
yeah.
it will never leave you. Like, yeah, it's God's gift. You need to sometimes express it, even if you are not active.
No,
You
so-
need to
but
still try to be
I'm curious
active.
because when I hear that, like even Amy Dan said that, and I had to ask,
Yes.
Yeah,
why
be
did
done.
you take a break?
Well, I took a break because I couldn't meet up. I couldn't meet up with
In terms of what time?
time.
Yeah, I feel like
You get,
not to cut you off. I feel like people don't talk about the time thing at all. I mean, and for me, there's a way I look at things, Sha.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. I feel like my brain is sort of way.
No,
But
sure.
the most expensive thing that you lose is time.
I agree.
Like the time this shit takes, bro. Like it's not something you just jump in, you just jump out, the thing will just work. Is you have to plan. Even when you even okay, let's say you blow by luck. That time, that you'd not put before. After that lucky stage, bro, there's no way around it. You must have to give it that time.
Another thing I have to talk about, there's nothing like luck in music.
No,
I want to just tell you,
some people,
everything.
okay, what do you say about some people like one hit
Portable?
wonders? No.
Or-
Portable's good.
Yes,
Portable's good.
but
Did anybody say it was luck on his part?
no, he worked. Portable really worked. Portable was on a budget of 100 million. Yeah, that was how the brand was built.
You know, to an extent, like people will always focus on the results, not the process.
No, like wait, hold on, Elda. This guy said something. He said there's no luck in music. Me, I believe there's luck in everything you do. So this is one very big part now. What do you have to explain about one hit wonders if there's no luck in music?
Oh, one hit wonders.
Yeah. There are
Like,
some people, they just have that one smash hit record
Um,
and it goes and they cannot have another record
Another
that
one
is
again.
even
No,
close to
but
that.
still,
that's
still-
because they
no,
could not replicate
No.
because they are not real.
no,
Because they were not real in the first place.
But can somebody just say those people were lucky?
No, wait first, before you even start talking about luck, it doesn't necessarily mean that was their first song.
No.
Those
Yeah,
guys, they
yeah,
have
yeah.
been putting in
Yeah,
the work out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, now, my actual question to that will counter yours now. What's the difference between luck and grace?
I mean, it's basically the same thing. I mean, one is just one is the construct of a little bit constructed with beliefs.
It's beliefs.
That's the grace part.
Yes.
I mean, you feel like it's a God thing. I mean, you are a bit blessed.
Yeah.
While luck, you just feel like, I mean, nature
roll
just.
roll the
I
dice.
I don't know how that thing is
See
how our
what I'm
brain.
talking-
I mean,
see what I'm
it's
saying?
everybody. Now, so that they think I'm too. Luck be like saying a natural thing, but grace be like
See,
God's
like
gift.
God's
You understand exactly now.
But
Exactly.
it feel like basically it's supposed to be.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's not like,
Exactly.
you
Now
talk
that's
so-
that's what I'm saying. If you say grace,
uh-huh.
I'm good with that. But don't say love.
That's a better
Don't say
way of
love.
putting it.
Yeah, grace, bro.
Yeah, grace.
Because there are songs that I won't lie. I actually know of an artist that his brother played in Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah.
He did songs
Yeah,
just like the same. In fact, he was supposed to come out the same time with Davido.
yeah.
So
Which
they
of
would.
these songs? Oh,
Yeah. Let me just go straight to the point. Mikel Obi
okay.
Mikel
Charas,
Obi's
we're talking
younger
about
brother
Charas now.
actually put
Yeah.
good money, like the same amount of money
Yeah.
Davido puts in his songs to try to make sure the song is number one. And guess what? Nobody remembers any lyrics from that song, or even what the song sounds like
No,
today.
because now you're going.
That's
to
because he was trying to be lucky, but he didn't have grace.
No, I know, but that one you can't really call it one hit wonder because it didn't.
That one
blow.
even.
Okay, let's give an example of somebody we both know.
Hold
Humble Smith.
on. Hey yo,
I'm not even going to say anything.
hey yo, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Am I
Like,
homie you be? Humble
whoa.
Smith.
Whoa,
No worry.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. That's just a perfect example. Like I've not seen. I
But about
tell you
homie
one
be.
time now. When we could talk. See, I saw this nigga's post too. Like it's like so upcoming right now.
I see what I'm saying.
Like this
He's
guy
bad.
had songs with baddest,
He's bad.
and it was on TV.
He's
like,
bad, but he's back in the queue again. Like it's just
I
back in the
mean,
queue.
that's what they call it now. Maybe that one analog.
Because
Abi?
to be honest, like even though you won't call him law, be like say my guy been stopped to the music after the song drop. Or after the
No, not luck.
you understand? Because
If you've seen him before, like if he sees you, he will say you're fabulous.
no,
If he sees Kkkellzzz, he will say you're awesome.
I don't get.
Yeah, like he is not as freestyle-ish as contemporary artists, like
Okay.
you know.
Okay,
Like the ones that we could say, yes, the grace is in them.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
forget that
yeah.
Davido has like what some counterparts always call him frog voice. But Davido actually steps on stage and ignites that stage. He still
No, but
does a bit of freestyle and stuff.
It now
You
goes
get?
further
So,
to ask
at
the
least
beg the
they're trying
question,
best.
like
But
does
Humble Smith is not
support
like that.
the I don't want to say co-sign, like
Yeah.
the record label or whoever it is around you
Mm.
play a role, because I can call other artists that still had the one hit, and after then they like didn't, but the people around them were helping push it. Okay, for example, let's say
Okay.
like someone like Kuro Debelu.
Oh,
You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
After Godwin, I don't think he had any other song that matched up to that the moment.
No.
Well, I guess
But-
he did.
But
yes,
no.
yes, he has good songs, but no, the songs didn't do God
Well,
like
God
Binombars.
win.
But now
Yeah.
I'm saying now the fact
Haba.
that he was
Once
with Don
Joseph
Jazzy
won.
and them other guys.
Yeah,
So did that help keep him?
yeah,
close
he
to
was
them?
just where he is.
You understand?
Like,
Yeah.
Wasn't the same thing?
no,
Wouldn't
see,
you say the same
you see
thing
that
for
thing.
Humble Smith?
No, you see that thing. I think it's also a personal thing.
Okay.
You know, there are some artists there, bro. The only thing that you know this thing they call aura.
Yeah.
The only aura about those artists is the fact that they move in group. Like,
Exactly.
you understand? If you see them, you just don't see an artist.
You see a brand.
You understand?
It's
No,
a
I'm talking
brand,
about people. They just
literally.
don't have it in them.
Mm-mm.
If
Yes.
you see them, you just don't see an artist. The way they move, the way they talk, you just don't see an artist.
Okay.
Like in terms of branding now,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Thank
they don't
you.
have it.
Okay.
Humble Smith is something like that because his face, his hairstyle, you cannot really remember anything from that guy. But
Conspicuous.
Corridor Bello,
Yes.
check the picture of Corridor Bello is more in your head.
Corridor,
I
Corridor's
don't
in my
really
head, man.
agree.
No, you know why? Do you know why? Corridor Bello had that
And
jelly
Humble
coil.
Smith is in my head. I'm so sorry.
You
Right.
understand?
No,
Yeah.
Corridor Bello had that jelly coil.
Eh?
No, I'm talking about branding, like
No, I get now.
staying where you are and so.
No, I would even argue that Humble Smith had a better brand because he had already positioned himself as the R&B guy of the East.
Nope.
Yeah.
You
Nope.
understand?
Wait,
Yes.
wait, Sha, the only song I know
Before
about that
Chike
guy,
came
Sha,
through.
You understand?
You know.
Nah.
Before Chike came through, Humble Smith.
no,
don't
because
say
somebody
this
will
now.
say even
Come
in
on,
terms
you
of-
could just check this
well,
stuff up.
Somebody will even
You
say in
can't make
terms
this
of
stuff up.
actually the high life
You
vibe.
can't make this
Yeah.
stuff
Humble
up.
Smith was even a bit
was-
more even deeper than Chike.
Yes. He came before Chike.
I'm not talking about who came first. I'm
No,
talking
I'm
about
not talking. I'm talking about the brand itself, like how the person positioned himself.
no. I'm talking
Okay,
about
now-
his physique.
Oh.
That's what I'm
Appearance,
talking
You're
about.
talking about appearance.
Yes,
Yeah,
now that's what I'm
appearance sort
talking
of
about.
matters, though.
When you see them, you don't see an
Appearance
artist.
sort of matters. And Chike keeps it A1. Humble Smith has not matched up.
He
for
doesn't.
Yes.
Just check
Till
his.
this.
I've seen his post, bro. I know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
he's
about.
really humble, but he shouldn't dress humble.
Like there are some people you
That's
see,
the truth.
you
Wait,
don't-
wait. Are you saying that his social media, whatever, is very humble?
bro. Like the way he
That's so-
posts.
Eh.
See,
Even that.
you see,
No, we
there's
could
this,
check-
there's
we could check it up.
aesthetics around everything like that. Oh. I'm telling you, people sell same bottle water
Yeah.
in the gym is like 3H.
Okay.
Bro, in shopping mall, it's like 250. In the restaurant, bro, it's like 1K.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same shit.
Yeah.
Aesthetics. Where you at? Is it cold here? Is it hot here?
Okay.
You
now
know,
I get,
it-
I
it-
get,
does it
I
smell
get,
good
I
in
get where
here?
you're coming from.
Now, see, when you see some things, especially these artists, thing no easy, oh, bro. Anytime when person jam you, never to be caught on fresh. It's no jokes,
What they
bro.
represent.
There is this thing about artists not repeat cloth. It's a big thing for them. They will just say it all broke now. Fresh.
Sharply. oh.
Yeah.
No, that happened to this thing he's saying is true.
Yeah.
It happened to P Square, Peter and Paul of P Square in University of Abuja.
Okay.
This I actually saw
Okay.
when people were mocking them after like the same cloth that was used on "Make You Roll It."
Okay. I heard something
Control.
like
Yeah.
that.
I like it. That cloth, they wore that cloth. Because I'm very sorry for saying this, but I'm
No,
sure
I mean,
you
we're
remember
just
what
talking
happened.
about nah,
You
man.
don't need to be angry because we all know. Everybody went through this.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. We're
Yes.
just now the
I
struggles we
remember.
talk
I don't
about.
have the pictures, but I'll find the picture, and I think I'll post it. Some of them because people wore those clothes for like a month plus. People
Man.
got tired.
That was the outcome.
Like you always seen, they were not upcoming. That was like after second album. Second album, bro.
No, but the industry then is not how it is now, man.
Yeah, it's not how it
Actually,
is
yeah,
now.
yeah.
But with Humble Smith's era, it's not really so far.
But it's not
away.
that far back. Yeah. No, I get it.
You understand? If you see Korede, like, no, looking at
Yeah, Corridor and Humble Smith are the
come
same era.
on, bro, look, bro, just look at them. There are some artists there, the song is not so good,
Mm.
but when they pull up, man, you just like looking at them. There's this diamond shit on this, is on his ear. There's this piercing he has here. There's this tattoo in his neck.
No,
There's-
I feel like we artists, there should be that wow factor.
Like, yeah.
Like, there's one time I actually sat down and realized, I started thinking, like, why is it that foreign artists and all this, they always, the flashy car they buy, it's never black. It's always like yellow or something that will like
Stand out.
command. You understand?
Stand out.
Because at the end of the day, you are trying to sell your brand now. So, but I need to make the loudest noise. Go
So
by
for me
appearance
now,
and everything.
for me, self editing are two things. If I want really say, okay, I get a record label tomorrow, I want see the footprint when they used to the package artist.
Mhm.
If you don't have that branding, see, sometimes this is not for everybody. I get it. I get it. I'm a stylist. I've styled some people. I put the same clothes on this person and this person. This shit looks better here. And it's the same shit. It's the same height. It's the same dark guys. But this guy just stands somehow. He moves somehow. He works somehow. The thing just works for him.
Yeah.
But this guy is like, this guy borrowed this thing.
That's
He
right.
looks like that.
Maybe, you know.
Just like
So now, as an artist, you have to have one or two things. Either you have that aura to just be a superstar, or you just be good on the music. Anybody that hears that sound, even if you are not looking good, they will say, my guy, boy, they sing sharp.
But that's not the only thing they will talk.
Bro, that
They will
thing
not be able
will
to sell
give you. No, that thing will give you your local audience,
no,
and you will be able to do
no,
your
but
arenas
there
and
are
make your
artists
money.
that are like
No,
this, like
that's the
Sia.
thing. Now. I don't even think.
There are some artists that are like this.
Yes, a lot.
We don't see them.
You don't see them, but the
You don't see
music,
them.
but when they come for
Dr. Dre
show,
songs and Jay-Z songs.
bro,
No,
if
but
they
they're
come for show,
everywhere.
But he's calling Sienna, but you are aware of how she came out now with the hair, the what they call it again,
Exactly.
and everything.
you don't need
That's
to-
something that you actually. Who is
yeah,
this person?
see, everyone has it small. Let me tell you, let me give you an example of an artist now. Let me say somebody like Brimo.
Oh,
Okay.
Aesthetically,
Nice.
you not that guy, though, but if you play Brimo Jam, bro,
you will be lost.
this guy is going to take you to places. I swear
will
to
be
God,
lost.
you will believe.
No,
No.
Brandon.
Essentially, you
No,
never
no,
play
I
him.
know, I know you talk say in
You don't need
voice
to-
and
no,
everything
mhm.
on point. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying him is still because he's more of the like the fella kind of vibe.
Oh, he's like a
Afro
like a
R&B.
high,
No,
yeah,
he-
thank you,
some-
Afro R&B.
Oh
No,
yeah,
Afro
something like
R&B.
this. Something like I can't
No,
even
man, I'm
tell.
actually
No, it's
talking
an
about-
Afro R&B.
So
I
maybe
will just
type.
rate him on that genre.
No,
Afro
I'm
R&B.
still saying now that even outside the music,
Yeah.
it's still packaging.
No, I'm talking about like when you see him,
Yeah,
when you see somebody like Brimo.
yeah.
Brimo cannot easily give a fuck. Brimo, it's like Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Niggas got
Okay.
t-shirts on.
Okay. Yeah. Now I get what you mean.
shorts. But this guy's music is so good that when you play it, you enjoy yourself.
And,
When
and this thing you're saying is true. Ed Sheeran is not on. It's not on Cologne's. Cologne
you can't,
adverts.
it's not just on
or
that physical
nice
shit.
shirt
I get
adverts.
what
So
you-
or
I'm,
you
I'm
know,
like, if you have the modernist side, I mean, we can use that to sell the music. Let's say the music is like 20% in you.
Yeah.
The steez is like 90. Bro, we are working with 110. More than the normal average. As I drop that one song, so the drip inside that song, bro, can have Gucci calling, bro. I want that guy to wear my shit.
Yeah.
You can go from there. But if you don't have that thing, bro, make sure say your son shall sweet, or else just leave the thing.
No, like I get you now, but in my own opinion, I just feel like saying, but once you decide that you want to do something,
Yeah,
it's a matter of going all out.
bro.
You understand? It's
Yeah.
not everything on you about you should be screaming.
exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
That's just all I'm saying. Like now, depend on what you're, because last you want everybody, like once the lens is on you, and you want people to have this type of perception of you.
Yeah.
You understand? Now it's your work to now package yourself. How can I? Okay, this is what the brand I'm looking for. Okay, this like for example, okay, people say Two-Face smokes, have you?
Yeah.
Have you actually seen him smoking?
Some people haven't, but I have.
No,
Yeah,
not what I'm
personally,
asking.
like,
Personally,
say you
yeah.
never follow and sit down.
You understand?
Oh, no.
I'm saying from
Like the truth.
outside.
No. Plenty.
You
So many
understand?
people have
You,
not.
can, you don't know.
So plenty of people.
You
never
understand?
see
That's just what I'm
to
saying.
Baba.
This
They don't
guy,
even know Super Baba is.
example of this guy that time. This
Michael
rapper,
Jackson. Or how about
nah.
Michael Jackson? That nobody, my mom and I argued like for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 good years because
That's-
both of us had so much
Why, I'm
love
curious now.
for Michael Jackson.
That's-
So she told me that
Mm.
Michael Jackson doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't like he's so clean.
And that's the
That's-
truth. That's a perception
Yeah,
people
but
have.
This is
That's
what
what
I
people
want you to
thought.
know about me. So
But
that's what you're
Snoop
gonna
Dogg
know.
came out
You
the other day and
understand
said,
what I'm saying?
damn, that's my dog. We smoked that bud. It was
Now-
one of
now,
the
now
best
that
puffs
goes
he
to
ever
sh-
had.
The brand you're trying to portray.
Exactly. This guy, Ice Prince. When you mention Ice Prince, it's not only for the good verses that you remember Ice Prince. Man, that
But the
guy,
drip,
gosh, man.
The drip.
You know.
The
You
drip.
see, it's
No.
that it helps. The thing are just like
No respect to Ice Prince, like
Yeah.
Ice Prince
Pan
actually
Shack.
brought something. He
Ah.
brought something into the Nigerian music industry. In fact, into the African music industry. Like that first dude with that drip of that is representing hip hop, like the modern day hip hop. That's people don't actually give Ice Prince his props because MI didn't bring fashion. MI just brought in the latest style of hip hop that we should forget about what Rugged Man and Idris Abdul Karim had done, and listen to real hip hop. Like everything I say is a word and it will rhyme.
Yeah.
Ice Prince that came in with not just that hip hop, but that dress up, that
That's-
drip, that modern day
Swear.
drip. So
Man.
respect to
Man,
Ice Prince.
Big up
man, shout.
Ice.
Big up,
Like,
ladies
big ups,
and
man.
gentlemen. Yes, you are on to the circle of Eldas.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh, brand new. So yes, by the way, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. And yes, as I said, I have my guy in the building.
Kkkellzzz, you already know.
Bars. Bino Bars, our guest for today. Yes, and I am.
B-A-R-S.
Yes, sir. Yes, and I'm your host, Elda on the mix. Yes. So getting back to it. So when you came today, like we got to talking and you told me that you didn't sleep well. I think that's what you said.
My man going
What?
personal
Yeah,
now.
No. I like to be honest. The reply he gave me was ties into what we were talking about in terms of
Yeah.
the household and how responsibilities and everything.
Yeah.
So and why this was a bit curious when he said that because Bino are a person who will sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
You never notice.
Oh.
I think just
Yeah,
give, I had to say no. That is crazy. I know. I swear that is crazy. Man,
Come on, man.
Anybody
Come
that
on, man.
no anybody that knows Bino, give him space. Like, let him not be doing anything with you.
Yeah.
And there's just done like 5 minutes of nothing doing.
Yeah, because
But Bino has gone. Like,
but
Bino-
it's not like I go and
No,
completely
no.
go. Like
No.
if
you hit him, he'll wake up.
immediately,
But
like
in
if
my
there's
mind-
something
no,
to do,
now,
I do
Kkkellzzz,
it immediately.
That's our thing. Somebody you know that is like that. Person is now coming to tell you that he didn't sleep well.
Okay.
Now let me explain it. Let me explain briefly
It
for him.
was weird.
You know, like,
It was
When
weird.
you are in the studio, like when you are like guys, see now, let me explain it once and for all. Like when you're in the studio, right, it's a schedule that you've already set yourself through to do, right? Okay. It's just like when you are in a warehouse, packing load constantly, you're already there as a schedule, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now you are in the studio
Okay.
and there's nothing to do. You don't have any
Okay.
recording you're putting your voice on,
Okay.
or you don't have a song you're writing on, or there's no podcast
Finish
to be
up,
done.
eh?
You get
Yes.
you just feel relaxed and be like, okay,
Okay.
since you are
Okay.
in this schedule,
Okay.
why don't you just relax?
And sleep off.
Just relax. Relaxing means sleep it, for fuck's sake. Relaxing means sleep it. You get relaxing means sleep it.
Kkkellzzz, bear in mind,
And
sure,
the truth
guys,
is,
bear in mind,
the second I'm called
the studio is
to
never
render a
empty.
song, please, I want
You
you to just
understand?
go online.
It's not like there's no people are not here. You just see Bino, what he does. He might be out there. You understand? What he does, Bino will just come, sit down. You think maybe he wants to engage in what is happening.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
My nigga go.
Gone. Gone. You understand? Then now came a shot. Okay,
You will
wait.
see none of the evidence online.
Okay,
I promise you. Like
no,
you can go
no,
online, you
to
will
be-
never see the evidence online. So
We can-
anything he
we
says
can
is
get
not
it there.
true.
We can't get it there. But okay, that's actually
No,
now you see the weird part, but I just wanted to ask what, because it must be something serious.
Yeah, I get what you mean by the end of the day. Yeah.
So what happened?
Why could you? For a man who
First off,
sleeps so much,
I don't think
like
he has
you,
that picture online. Secondly, I have the right to rest a little.
Elite.
Yes, sir.
I have the right
You
to rest
fucking do.
because you know what? I don't get to rest.
Oh.
I have a crazy, busy schedule. Like he said earlier, how do I juggle between being a parent or being a married man and still doing the music? The only thing I'll just tell him is it's passion, man. You get, if you have passion in what you do, it can never leave you. I've tried. On my own, I didn't record for 5-6 years. I was actually focused on building a family, raising a family.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, that was why you took the break.
I won't lie, yeah.
Okay.
That was why.
Sure.
Because and I was building up a young family. You get, I have not really known this beautiful damsel that came my way, and she just gave birth immediately. We got married, and she gave birth to another damsel, and I've not really known this person too. So I really needed to put them on that path. While we are doing that, at least they get to see a video that daddy has done like 10 years ago, or battles I've been in just on the mic, because we used to do stuff like battles back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to be a crazy rapper before I became a singer. Then later on, I decided to do patois.
Okay.
So today I sort of call myself an alternative artist, as I do basically anything.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to the music. So my wife, I had to open up to her because she opened up to me and told me that I can't do this because I'm going to be throwing our money into this. Because truly, music no cheap. I always talk about music no cheap. She'll be expecting that at least daddy is supposed to bring home 100,000 this week, and because of music, he will bring back 50. You get, and
the music start. I ain't paying like that yet.
no, it's not paying yet, but I believe maybe someday I'll be appreciated. Because at least the likes of Kkkellzzz have felt what I do. The likes of Eldas.
Yeah, I heard that though. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, is the mic on? Yeah, okay.
I believe that
Don't-
if you
don't
feel
it
what I
off.
do, if you feel what I do, maybe you believe in the movement.
No, but this was why you didn't sleep. You didn't have it.
I mean, what you trying to say, bro?
Okay,
that enough to keep a man
no,
up
no.
at night?
That's the life of a man, no man.
But man,
no.
if you think no man again.
You are not a man until you
no,
are married.
no.
That's what my father taught me.
So you think? I mean, when we gonna get this
Boy,
done, man?
But you see, like
That's
I
just-
felt the shot.
What, man? What the? What's
You're not a
going on,
man
man?
until you are married.
I felt the shot.
Nobody should ever lie to
We
you.
don't have parties
Like,
on, Sha.
and a lady, even if you're 60 years old, because I have a
You're
friend.
not a woman
I'm actually
till
talking to you now. I'm talking to you, my friend. Yeah, no vexu. But when you married at the age of 54, that was when you became a woman. Remember I told you this? Yeah, I told you.
So why do you think that though? Why do you think?
Well, because there are responsibilities that you grab, and you tell yourself that, wow, you are surprised you're actually still in this house. What are you doing here tolerating all this bullshit?
No, I believe because I
And
actually
then you
believe
get to
this-
still stay
there's
for,
nothing
like,
that tests
the
the
first
first more
year,
than
the
a
second
woman.
year, the third year,
The same
the
house,
fourth
like-
year, the fifth year, the sixth year, the seventh year. You still get to see the same person. We all know that none of us are close to being virgins right now. At least we had our fair share with the ladies,
Yeah,
if
man.
not 50 and above.
Man, you can't say that
Counts.
about everybody.
Nah, because
L be
I'm
on
not
his
gonna lie.
thousands
See,
now.
bro,
He nigga
I
doing-
did marry, dude. But
I don't
bro,
understand what's that.
our
supposed
body
to be.
counts.
Calm the fuck up.
if we want to be real with each other, man,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
your
I'm
body
saying.
counts. No lie, bro.
Yeah, no.
Just your body counts. not
Let's
100,
move
bro.
on.
Big
Okay, now
L.
we're moving on.
You can, look at this guy.
Hands in air for Big L.
Just,
Yo, let's have a round for L. Let's have a round for L. Let's have a round for
you
L.
can imagine. Look at this guy. So you guys don't air me out like that.
So imagine you get to now stay in the house and everything, and then you
But even that's good. That goes
yeah.
to say all that made me a man. I do. But no, you they talk now because I don't get the responsibility.
no, you just have to have responsibilities, like not responsibility, responsibilities.
Wait,
That's
that's
what we
why.
call them.
But wait, I want to ask something.
Sad.
responsibilities.
Yes.
What we're talking about here, like just staying,
No,
the ability
you are-
to be able to
no, you are
compete
feeding
with a
or to
woman.
provide what?
Yeah, yeah, provide for her.
Okay, if you're talking about
Provide for her in ways that you don't even know. Emotional support is the greatest support to make a union totally A1.
No, but I do that.
Emotional support.
I do that for my girlfriend too, man.
How many?
Shouldn't be how many again? Look at this young man.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's got one now.
You see?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry.
Waiting you talk now. I
Yeah.
see emotional support. But you get a girlfriend,
Yeah.
fiancé, whatever the case, when I never yet married yet.
Yeah.
You already get that. You already provide that emotional support.
Yeah.
So now, what you're saying now that is an issue now is something that we
you just
already
don't
going
make it
through.
official, Abi. You are not married.
No, like you have to be stuck with her. Like you come home. Sometimes you don't even really want her to be home.
But wait,
But
wait,
she's
first.
home
But
and
wait
then
first.
you are good with
There's this thing is not just going through. This thing, there are people that are not married, bro,
Exactly.
that provides more than people that are married. First off, there's that. Their baby daddies everywhere now. You know what I mean, young niggas got like 3 kids.
Yeah, they just send the money.
provide.
Yeah, just send money, right?
Yeah, they
but
just-
you are not there emotionally.
Yeah, they're not.
So she's wrecking
wait,
because you get to have one or two dudes to get to satisfy her. And then
now
she'll
you're taking
get
it to
tired.
another level
No,
now.
no. It happens. It happens. It's not. I'm not judging anybody.
Wait, first, we
I'm
need
not
to
judging
even
anybody.
ask
We are
now,
all
what
human
do you
beings.
even mean by emotional support? Let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
know
yeah.
the...
Okay, let's know the cocoa.
Okay, emotional support literally means
Asking.
asking how are you doing, like making sure you are always there to
what?
provide
Provide what now?
to provide not just what the person needs but what the person wants.
Most people don't know what they want to.
No, it's not.
Now, these are two different things. No. You need to actually you need to really put this out on Google and then you will see
On Google?
what, like, it's not actually what they need but what they want, because they don't even know what they want.
Yes. So now
You
you
get
have to give what you feel they
What
need
you
them.
feel.
No,
At
but
the
now
end of
that...
the day.
Yeah,
You get.
okay.
So that makes you a man?
Like
No,
okay,
no.
I want
That's
to
not
actually
what
give
he
this
meant
example
by the
now.
man.
I
He
want to
said
give
you
this
need to
example
marry
now.
to be a
Like
man.
I want to give this
Yeah.
example now. Maybe I'm sorry, but I have to actually say this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So this now, the example now is happening to me presently.
Okay.
It's happening to me. Like my wife sometimes will complain when I don't step out of the house for like a month or 2 months. You get like when I'm having my off duty
Bro.
from my civil service
Where
job.
Where you be going?
Then no. I actually want to just clear the whole thing once and
Okay.
for all, so at least they will understand. Like it's an example.
Okay.
You get an example like what they need.
Okay.
What they need, but
Yeah.
you are giving them what they want.
yeah.
You get. So like if I'm not home, my wife feels the impact so much.
No, I
But
get
she's
that.
the same person that will let me know that I'm not supposed to be in this house. I'm supposed to actually be trying to provide
No,
right
yeah.
now. And if I step out of the house, she now gets to understand that I have actually been giving her what she wanted, but she did not know.
No,
And then
I get that.
when
No,
I'm
but-
there,
yeah, no, I get now, but
it's a
I
full
felt
circle.
like
Like
it's
she
there's
she
supposed to
opens
be
up and
balance.
says it that
Bro.
I just completed the home.
Because
This
I
is
get,
what she
I
really
get that
wanted.
because they
This is what
said
she really wanted.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because absence made it hard from that, huh?
Mhm.
So now I'm here. You're telling me I should go and hustle. I'm out there hustling. You're saying I should be here with you.
You get now.
You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Yes.
That's why they said somebody that has time doesn't have money. Somebody that has money doesn't have time.
Exactly.
understand? So-
exactly.
I get that point, but now the idea now is to find a balance. Which
Wait. There is where I think all this advice
Yeah.
gets very.
It's
very
hard
wrong.
to find the balance.
There is no balance in that shit, man. You cannot
Okay.
have the
It's
a
hard,
balance
bro.
in that shit.
It's
The only
really
way,
hard.
but you can't have a balance in that shit.
You can't.
When you have this.
It's just that you won't be so.
money.
It's just that you won't be exceptional.
Yeah.
You won't be exceptional because you're like they say,
Oh boy,
jack of all
And
trades.
You know what it be?
master of none.
Yeah, you know what it be the bad thing about that balance, eh?
Exceptional.
That balance, eh? When you are in your trying stage,
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to get there. When you're on that stage,
yeah,
the balance is not determined by you. Life gives now. Life go to determine whether you go feel balance the thing or
and
not.
what makes it worse? You're dealing with a human being.
Bro. Now like this, bro, you really want to stay bond, do every shit that she complains. You want to, like, bro, you want to, bro. You can't
No, because I feel
because if you do
like
then it go read minus for one side.
That's true.
you don't day house now, you don't go work. That
You
one
understand
problem.
now?
So now you don't go work now. You go reason understand which one they more dangerous pass for inside this thing. It be like saying to hot and small, pay the rent so that she will feed day here for the next 1 year.
No,
You understand? You now the balance now, not be you who the determine the balance.
I feel say you don't even feel balanced. That's why I say when they deal with human being, because one thing say you don't feel satisfy anybody.
Nah,
No, you
you're not
can't.
ice cream now.
Even
You
Baba,
can't.
even if the bad day, the time day,
Bro, there's still something. There will not be
the next
something
thing,
else.
the next thing, why you always here now?
I swear.
Like it's kind of like you're always there. So it's
Bro, if I tell you that I've heard that thing like in my life since I married, like more than 100 times, you won't believe it.
I mean,
what exactly.
Like, why are you always here now?
That's what I'm saying.
No, you will hear it. You don't need to be scared to
And
hear
you're
it.
still providing.
You just have to still man up. That's when you now the way you control yourself and contain yourself, then compose yourself to access the issue.
yeah.
That's what makes you the man.
I get that. I don't know what makes me feel like I get that, but I get that. Like, yeah, because sometimes you see these ladies, they don't just be talking to hurt you. Sometimes
Okay.
they be talking to like maybe they feel like you need to get gingered up,
Yeah.
but then there is this thing inside you that just makes that thing turns to something else. Like
That's
you
the
just
pride.
you just
It's called
receive it the
pride.
bad
Yeah.
way. Like,
Exactly.
come on, what you trying to like? You're not now something when your guy go tell you,
Yes.
when you say you go reason them the way when your guy tell you. But if she tells you, sometimes that should be some real.
In that
If
case,
your
you
guy
need to talk-
tells you now like
Eh,
that same shit, man, you're always around, man. You need to get busy, get this money, man.
I don't want to sound controversial, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to sound controversial, but I can tell you that this very thing, this very argument he
Yeah.
just said now, because trust me, it's like the most common argument in every house
yeah.
whatsoever. So this very argument now is what caused the latest death. It's what started that caused the latest death of these famous TikTokers. I think it's a guy and his wife that they already had a child, and then they just did this very famous pose that they snapped. The husband snapped holding her tummy or something. That just a recent post like last week or so.
Yeah.
That it's hit more than how many million?
Was
like
it nude?
not like nude precisely, but yeah, they were nude, like just semi-nude.
Yeah.
But there was no exposure of
covered
nipples
up.
or what have you. But it was okay.
Okay.
You get. So I think it's part of what it was one of what started the argument, because they've had the argument before. So it was one of what started the argument before they now started cussing each other out on one being too sexually involved with people outside there and all that stuff. And then before you know it, the guy killed her. He literally killed her in front of their baby, and killed himself too.
Yeah. I saw that.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I'm trying to remember the name.
I don't remember the name. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it too.
Like it's like one of the
Man.
most trending
That's
topic
crazy.
today.
Man, I swear,
It's everywhere
Bro,
today.
But
it's like that's
anything
the
coming
big
from
crazy, bro.
the opposite sex is always sensitive.
It's very.
that's the thing. I
It's
guess that's where he is trying to lecture you on. Like
Yeah, you have to always
when you
remember,
now
yeah.
know how to receive that thing from the
Yeah, you
other
have to learn.
part.
That's what
Say
makes you the
as you
man.
receive it as a normal, say na
And
your
you
guy
know
man I
shit.
tell you. The
know
ability
shit.
for you to know, say, this
The
thing.
logical
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what makes you a man.
Even if you're the vex, say, that's how I go leave
Yeah, I
this girl.
get
She
that,
will turn
man.
into a bitch.
I swear. I
You
get
just tell
that.
yourself, say, you actually suffer toast this baby. Not be saying she come meet you. Now you actually go toast her.
Yeah.
You come to think and say, wait, so
And-
another person, if I leave this babe, now another person go help me take care. God punish devil. I go day now this babe.
You
See,
understand?
nothing, nobody fit touch. Now me. I mean, go
Yeah,
touch it.
well, that thing you said is
So
so
that
true.
part too.
It's the reason
Don't
for
forget.
so many. It's the reason for so many domestic violence nowadays. I mean, people are not so mature enough to
I'm
just
telling you.
hear some certain things.
Get
from-
the message and forget
Yes,
everything.
yeah, just forget about the whole thing
Just-
surrounding it.
Yeah.
And
Do you
even
understand?
sometimes,
Because
now
nobody's
your
perfect.
guy man self, now they tell you these things in a roughest way pass,
And you just
and
take
you
out.
take it like it's your guys gonna like, man, plan so far. I want you just kill you, bro. You don't go find something they do. Later they beg me 1K every day. Tomorrow I
Boy,
don't give
say
you.
it in a worse.
Like
man,
you
I will
take
lie
that
for
you
you.
say Alpha, okay, you give me today, or if you not give me
You know,
tomorrow raise you
I will
just
lie for
answer
you,
very
man.
well.
One of my
But you
homies-
got your girl like
one of my
telling you
homies-
same shit. And it's like, man.
One of my homie went to training together. That is for the white collar job I do.
Yeah,
One of my
man,
homie
that shit is
that
true.
we came back from training and he decided I was going to squat with me and stuff. And I was like, okay, no problem.
Squats.
Yeah, squat too.
Okay.
And he stayed just for like 1 week. After 1 week, man, my body started to scratch me. I don't go lie for you. See, I'm a good guy. I dey provide for my family. I love God. I respect humanity. But come on, man. I still feeling the unease, man. Because
Well, how long
sometimes
did you
obviously,
stay?
yeah, it did stay up to a month. But yeah.
Oh, he stayed up to close to a month.
Yeah, close to a month. I had to just tell him the truth, man. That guy, you are not even planning on paying the rent for me next year, right? He said, yeah. Okay.
Okay, asked him.
So you're not going to pay the rent. Yeah. So what are we doing right now? Like you
what
you know,
we doing?
you know, we get paid the same way. Even if I senior you now, I'm sure you can senior me tomorrow. But I senior you now with rank. But now my food, man, you go pay. You understand? You go pay. If you know if you pay, then that means I gotta tell you, man, no delay. You need leave. Like before ending of the month.
Man, that should be a
It's
verse.
a serious
No
lesson.
delay.
No delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you are on to the Circle of Elders. I am your host, Elda on the mix. We have a fresh new guest, Bino Bars. You already know my guy.
Yeah, K to the K to the
Yes,
Kkkellzzz.
sir. Yes, please do not forget. Just keep
Like us, man. Share us, man. Follow us, man. Watch us, man. You know,
Straight
you
up.
already know the drill, man.
I won't
I
lie
be
to
you one more
you.
could if it shot first.
Yo,
Just to the normal level.
You will never believe this.
Ah.
You'll never believe this.
Do
But
not
when you
play.
step into this scene, everybody shall will believe. So you will never believe this. So we are better than the scene and you should always believe. Just put it on your TV.
can you? Did you get that? Do
It's
not
Bino Bars all day, any day. Nah,
Anytime.
man, y'all can't get it.
So, yeah, we're almost out of time. So I just have another question. This one, it's not even based on the entertainment, because man, Bino is killing it. You guys should go out, check his works. No, Bino is
Yeah.
amazing. I won't lie.
Thanks.
Okay, but it's not every time we get to have a married guest.
Yeah,
on you,
yeah,
so I
yeah.
need like to pick the brain.
Exactly.
So I know this for a fact. Girls never apologize. I don't know why he's laughing. This is fact. This is real matter. So girls, that should change. Do you change after marriage? I don't just.
Yes.
You change.
Yes.
Okay, they all of a sudden start like, so I'm sorry.
Yes.
They start being accountable.
Yes. It's what they said. It's what you give. That's what you get. Because you've been the person saying sorry from day one with genuinity. You say sorry to this and then you don't do that no more. She will definitely come around. It might take a year, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when she comes around, you'll be so shocked.
Because I believe that shit's like end a lot of relationships.
Yes,
So,
it does.
like,
It does. But at the time too, you, the guy, forget the fact that you are the guy. I know, yes, pride is sort of engulfed in our whole system and everything. But it can just sometimes, man, come off the pride. At least just switch it off for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is enough for a day.
Yeah.
Switch it off sometimes.
Yeah.
Because trust me, there's no perfect marriage.
So even though she's the one at fault,
Yes.
you're apologizing too.
No, you don't need to apologize. You just don't say anything.
With silent treatment.
Yes.
That what we're talking about.
Yes.
You ain't got to react to
You
everything.
ain't got you don't have to react to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
The silent treatment is actually the best. When you come, it's just like this fan. Sorry, I'm saying this. Yes, now fan will keep here. Fan there. So this fan with there.
Still keep AC too. Don't
Relax.
insult us.
Then they see him.
Yesterday,
Yeah,
but now they see am. But now fan they give me
They
joy
see the
right now.
fans,
They make me happy. So after the talk, sha,
Now your fans.
yeah, my fans. My fans now make me happy. Not does this fan and my fans. I'm very grateful. So as you step out of this room now, you know they get the effect of the fan anymore, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Now what thing you could do? Now the kind way where you guys put yourself through. You can switch off anything. Anger
Actually,
can
yeah.
be switched off.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yes. I've seen someone basically trying to stab someone to death. Like he has not stabbed him yet, he just pinned him to the ground and was about to. And Immediately we shouted, "Guy, I'm going to go up." No worry. It was like
Yeah,
he just gave a smile to the guy and then stood up and walked in.
for your dying.
And he came and shoot me. I was like, "Nah, you Chris, you no worry." And then he's doing well today. Muna no worry. Oh. He no be psycho. He's normal. It's a normal thing. The streets no funny. So if sometimes you need to check some people's at least they'll just know where they
Well,
are.
that will be pride now. That will be anger now.
Yeah, nah, anger.
basically
So
saying
it can
you
be switched
switch
off.
off
Okay.
everything.
It can be switched off.
So
Tough sometimes, but
Oh, every time. If not, go ask people there for Panty, aka jail.
bro, now I get where he's coming from. Now I get what you're coming from now.
That's where the game say if he shut down a whole empire like Samson. Enter there. You go calm down.
humble you.
Humble
You will be
sweets.
humbled.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you are onto the circle of elders. Yes, this is the end of a brand new one, fresh one. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am your host, Elda on the mix.
You will know bars.
And now that is Kkkellzzz.
I mean, all right.
Peace out. Yeah.
Amen.